I just spent $1,400 worth of Pokemon cards. Stay tuned for the video and see what I got. Alright, hope everyone's having a great day. I know we just passed 4th of July, so hope everyone had a good Independence Day. For this video, we have Ivysaur for the Pokemon of the day. You can see Bulbasaur down below. Shout out to Ivysaur and everything he does for the Pokemon community. Alright, so let's get right into it. So I've already upgraded for this video and got a backboard. I'm going to change the backboard up every single season. So for this one we have Magikarp and Krabby for the summer season. Let's get right into it. So as you can see right here, I spent $1,400 on Pokemon cards. Just so everyone knows, I am not rich. I am in the military. I've been in for just over 10 years. No need to thank me for my service or anything of that nature. But I'm 29 and I actually have a bachelor degree in finance, so like money is not that serious, but I'm really good at saving, so that's how I'm able to do this sort of thing. So for this video we have 40 cards. The way I believe TCG Player does it is those 10 cards are probably more of the higher end cards, and the 30 is just more of the other arts. So let's get right into it. So for this, it looks like that TCG Player has one set of arts and then over here. So for this video, we're going to show a few of the illustration arts, and then we're going to go right into a couple of the SIRs and alternate arts. So first off, I don't really like how TCG Player did this. They bulked everything up even though they're from individual sellers. So none of these are in sleeves. But for this, here we have Lickitung. He's licking a snow cone, it looks like. We got Caterpie poking out through the leaves. This one's from 151. Another one from 151, we have Dragonair. Very popular card. This one's pretty nice. Mr. Mime. Everyone knows that Pokérev hates Mr. Mime. He despises. It's like his arch nemesis. And Nidoking, another one from 151. This is kind of a basic card. They could have done a lot more to this. Omnimite. Alright, this is interesting. It's like they have everything from 151 here at the start. Alright, let's set these down and we'll look at some of the special cards. Alright, looking at a few of the special cards again. Alakazam. So, very cool card. This one I believe is around $40. But condition, right? Looks good. All these cards are either near mint or lightly played. And I'm building a collection of all the generation 1 and 2 for a binder. So that's why I'm doing this. It's not for investment purposes. It's really just to have a cool collection. So there's Charmander. This will go right with the Charizard we got in our last video. They make a big scene together, so you'll see once we have them all together. And then Flareon. This one is from a collection box. The value of this one went up pretty recently. It's around $40 card. But I'm assuming this one's going to keep going up until Flareon gets another card. Very cool. Let's go back to the other cards. So the last one we saw was Omnimite with the Kabuto in the background. Pikachu. Okay, so yeah, there's plenty of different arts of Pikachu. But for this collection, I went with the 151 art. This card's around $20. Just because it has a lot of the other Generation 1 Pokemon in it. You got Jigglypuff, Growlithe, Psyduck in the background. Several other ones. Let's see what's next. War Turtle. I love the the Squirtle, the Wartortle, and the Blastoise line from the 151. This is a super cool card, and it's only around $20. But I can't wait to put those all together because they're very cool. Houndour. So Generation 2 Pokemon, they just showed a release that they're going to have his evolution in the upcoming Shrouded Fable set. And it actually goes right along with this one, so I think they'll look really cool together. Alright, let's go ahead and move back to some of the other special cards. So Bulbasaur. Interesting they put Bulbasaur in one of these. Looks like they went with the first starters for these special cards to keep them more protective. Again, Bulbasaur, I think this card is close to around 20 bucks, and it's from the 151 set as well. And Venusaur. Again, super underrated card. This card was really hard for a lot of people to pull from the set. Again, I'll have the price here on the bottom right side. But Venusaur, this card looks very nice, in good shape. And love to see it. He'll probably be the next Pokemon of the day. As we can see, I'm going in order. Alright, let's look at the next ones from this section. So yep, we already saw Houndour and Snorlax. This card right here is only about $1. With shipping it might be a little bit more, but this one is from the ETB. So, but it's a very cool card. It got Pidgey on top of it. Still haven't seen that one yet. What's next? Okay, Charmeleon. So we got the whole set, Charmeleon with the Charmander and the Charizard. We'll put those all together in the binder at the end of the video. And Machoke. Machoke working in someone's house right here, helping them move in. This is also another one from 151. And I'll do one more. Gloom. This is another one that's a really cheap card. I think it's only around $3. We got Weedles in the bottom of it, as you can see down here in the bottom right corner. This is the only one they have from this line that's created so far, so I'm looking forward to see what they come up with Vileplume. But there we go, there's Gloom. Let's go look at some of the nicer cards again. Scratch that. I just realized that these other nicer cards, they have cards on the back side of them. So let's see what we actually have from these. So we already saw the Bulbasaur, but on the other side, there's Squirtle. So another card that's worth around 20 bucks. Looks like it's in perfect condition. Alright, so we already saw the Flareon. So let's see what's on the other side. And Jolteon. So Jolteon also was from a collection box. Also rose up in value really recently. It's around a $40 card. But this card is sick. It's much cooler to see in person. It's crazy they put these in collection boxes. And so we already saw the Charmander. On the other side, we got Magikarp. This card is awesome. So I got this card for I think around 135 maybe. It keeps going up in value. It's literally just an illustration art. It's not one of the SIRs or alternate arts, but this Magikarp card is an amazing card. I can't wait to put it in the binder, and looking forward to whatever they come up with Gyarados. Alright, so we already saw the Alakazam, and the other side is the freaking Blastoise. Alright, so yeah, another one from 151. This card's so underrated. You can get this card for around 40 bucks as well. And putting it next to Squirtle and Wartortle is going to look really cool. Alright, so let's keep going. Alright, so we already saw the Gloom. Next we have the Ninetales. This one keeps going up. I think I got this one for about $8 or so. And I think it's going up around 10 at this point. But again, really cheap card for a really awesome design. And we got Pidgey. So we already got the Pidgeotto and the Pidgeot in the last video. So we added Pidgey for this one. Heracross. This is a super cool card. I really like Heracross. One is a Pokemon, but this design is also very good. You can see on this one that it's much thinner on this side than the other side, so if you were to grade this one, there's no way it would get a 10, but I'm not trying to grade any of these cards. It's only purely for a collection. Sudowoodo! If you don't know Sudowoodo, he was the one you got to squirt the bottle on in the silver Pokemon game growing up. But he's just blending in with the house over there. Keep moving along. Aipom, not really anyone's favorite Pokemon. If Aipom's your favorite Pokemon, let me know. But also the clay artwork is really not a popular design. But right, trying to collect them all for generations 1 and 2 at least. And then we got Cleffa. Cleffa is another one from Gen 2. They haven't came out with the Clefable or any of the other line for it, so that's the first one they have. Pretty cool card, but also pretty basic. They kind of have the Cresselia card that's coming out soon that looks pretty similar to it. Larvitar eating some poop. So Larvitar will go right next to the Tyranitar, but they haven't came out with the Pupitar card yet. Another one from Gen 2. Scissor. This card is super cheap as well. It's around $5, but pretty cool artwork. Kind of blends in a little bit, so it might be why it's cheap. It's also from a set that it's kind of easy to pull. Marill. Another really cool card. This is one that I've been looking forward to seeing in person because there's a lot more Pokemon on it. We got Love Disc, the Bruxish in the bottom corner, Clauser, I think is what his name is down there on the bottom. Those aren't Alolan Executors in the back. I don't think they're just trees. But there's Meryl. Raikou. So this one's from Crown Zenith. I was really looking forward to putting these together with its siblings. So, all right, we'll look at some of the other bigger cards. And here we got the Beedrill.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
This one was from Astro Radiance. Beedrill is one of the more underrated Pokemon, but this card is an alternate art. It's only around $30, so it's not worth, or it's really not worth that much. But again, it's a super cool design and everything. On the back, they put the Machamp with it. This card shot up in value quite a bit. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't buy it when it was a lot cheaper, but I'm just getting into this collection. This one's from Astro Radiance as well, and we can see Machamp running around with some dishes, grocery shopping for probably the family that the Machoke was helping move into the home. So looking forward to really what they come up with Machop, just to put them all together. Alright. So the follow-up with the Raichu, the next card is Unknown. Another Alt-Art. This one's from Lost Origin. But another really super cool card, Generation 2. You can see a lot of the background of what you would basically see in the video game growing up. And we have two more cards with fronts and backs of the big puppies. So we got Blissey. This card's one of the cheaper alt-arts, so pretty happy to get it for the price that it's worth. I think it's around less than $15. And on the back side of it, we have Dragonite. So this card also is from Evolving Skies, and its value just went up recently. It makes sense when a booster box of Evolving Skies right now is around $700, and it only came out like 2 or 3 years ago. But again, this is a super cool card. with, you know, other Pokemon in the background. We got Pharaoh and Sparrow in the back. But it goes right along with the Tyranitar. And then another Pokemon we have in the background. Right here we have Aerodactyl. This one's from Lost Origin. And super excited to get this one too. This one's super cool. When PokeRev was trying to pull this card, it was the last one he was trying to do to complete the set, and the price went up in value because everyone thought it would take around 3,000 packs just to get it. But right now it's just around 120 bucks, so if you don't have it, I would recommend it. They got Tropius, Bastiodon, Archeops, several other Pokemon, a bunch of fossil Pokemon in there. And the last Pokemon we have here is Sleeping Tyranitar. This is another one that the price for the longest was around 75 to 80 bucks, and now it's up to around 140. But super cool card. I wonder if he ate the plates that Machamp was carrying in the last picture. But super happy to have all these cards and very fortunate. Alright, so now we're going to put all the cards in the binder and we'll see what it looks like all together right now for the cards that we have. So we'll be back. Alright, before I show the binder update, I missed one card and I think it was worth showing. So I missed this one. This was Zapdos. Obviously you can see Moltres in the background with Articuno on the bottom left side. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I showed this one before it goes in the binder, so there it is. Alright, so here is the binder update. We completed the first page. Moving on. Caterpie, Beedrill, whole Pidgeline. On this page we just have Pikachu and Raichu. Just Nidoking on here. Ninetales. Gloom. Still a lot more cards to go. Just Psyduck on this page. And Poliwhirl. Got Alakazam, Machoke, sorry, and Machamp. Slowpoke. Two whole blank pages. Lickitung, Chansey, Mr. Mime. They got the lovely Magikarp up here in the corner. And too bad they didn't line this right. You can't get Flareon on the same page. But Flareon's over here. We got Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Zapdos, Dragonair, Dragonite, and Ryu. And none of the starters from the second generation. We got Cleffa, Meryl, Sudowoodo, Aipom, Espeon from the last video, Unknown. Got a couple more on this page with the Steelix. Houndour with Houndoom coming in Shrouded Fable. Just so you guys are aware, I will be opening the special boxes from Shrouded Fable when they release. I already pre-ordered them, so I will be opening packs eventually. And then we got the lovely Tyranitar and Lugia to wrap it up. So that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. If you made it to the end, go ahead, please give me a like and subscribe. Shout out to Ivysaur for being the Pokemon of the day. I plan to post once a week on the weekend to turn on the bell for notifications. Thank you all for watching. Please share to your friends and let's keep this going. That was $1,400 worth of Pokemon cards.